So we have some gameplay, like I was saying. We got some Rocket League beta, the first beta from a few weeks ago. Got some gameplay of that up. Brian has an epic goal save, and then
A goal right
a
after.
score right after it. So you've got that up, and then
It's
I
pretty much
can't
only video to watch.
say
It's
again.
only video to watch.
Yeah, and then
I mean, why would you do anything other than that, really? Why are you even still talking about it? So watch my video. It's on Game Share Conversations. I'm saving a goal, and then I turn around and score. It's only a minute long. I mean, you
yeah,
really don't need to watch anything else. That's Rocket League right there, all of it,
yeah, that's right.
except whatever we record tonight, right?
Right. You got it all basically. Your offense and defense, and it's all in that one 15-second clip. You showed it all. I mean, there's
Yeah.
no need to even really talk about my clip, which is 2 minutes of me scoring goal after goal after goal. Um,
Honestly, why?
so yeah, so we've got gameplay up of that. We're not talking over this our gameplay we wanted to share. So check that out along with the podcast, please. So first topic, let's talk about The Witcher.
Yeah, let's.
It is coming out what next week? Is it next week? Yes, it's next
Yeah,
week.
next week. Yep.
Reviews are already piling in, and they are all very good, not surprising me at all on that respect. Um,
Oh yeah.
so I really thought it would get a 10 at IGN, but it got what, 9.2, I believe, or 9.3, something like that. Either way,
Yeah.
very good review. But one thing that I found in the review, I'll start with our feelings about Witcher first, and then I'll go to this whole side thing. I decided I want to go off on a tangent about. But what are your thoughts on Witcher? I know you don't have much experience with Witcher. You didn't play any of the games beforehand.
I don't have any,
Just on media coverage, do you have any thoughts about it?
okay, so I don't have any experience playing any of the previous games, except what I've seen on the videos of this one. Um, it almost, and it's not because I don't want to do it a disservice, but it looks like a Skyrim type of thing. An open world, build your character, do whatever you want, go on side quests, do whatever missions you want. There's a story that you can progress at your own pace. Um, does that sum it up? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I would. It is similar to those points. It is similar to Skyrim. Um, but in Skyrim you pick your own character and you make them whatever they are. Make them and Witcher, you're Geralt. Everybody's the same character.
Uh,
Everybody who plays it, you're Geralt, the monster slayer.
okay.
So you mean you don't get to pick your character, name him whatever, and make him look any kind of way. Everybody's the same character. But other than yeah, I mean it's and especially and it seems so especially in this game they've made it even more wide open and open world and just kind of go have your own fun with it. Especially reading a review, it's leaning towards that way. So yeah, it is a lot like Skyrim. I would say this is a lot more, gosh, I don't know, adult. And I mean, not that it's by any means pornographic adult, but it's very,
More adult than Skyrim?
huh?
You're saying adult like more than Skyrim? You
Yeah,
mean adult themes?
yeah. I mean, well, yeah, and things that might happen in language in general, sex. I mean, there's all that in the game, and a very adult, and that's kind of the reason. I think I've discussed before. The reason I don't get into a lot of RPGs because a lot of RPGs are very fantasy based games, and this
Yeah.
game is just I don't know more down to earth to me because of
Okay.
because of how the game is, because of the adult themes and the way people speak and when I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just a dirty old man, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Goes without saying, but
Yeah, it does. It does. Um, but yeah, I mean, basically what you said, there is that main mission. It looks like main story mission, which it seems like according to the review, and I haven't watched any real gameplay because I want to go into it more or less blind. I mean, I saw a little bit maybe a couple weeks ago, but I haven't watched any since then, and because it's been really popping up everywhere, where people are showing it all the time, and
Oh yeah.
I've opted not to watch it. Um, but it seems like the story is not as good as the previous game. Because apparently you're trying to find your daughter and girlfriend or whatever. I can't remember her name. The person that you bed down in the game. Can't remember her name right now for some reason. And apparently this person also playable this time through. So, and basically the game is just sending you to, okay, go do this to get this information to find out where to find these people. Then same thing, go do this to find, give information to find these people, and so on and so forth. So they said the main story isn't as great as it could be, but it's okay. They said the real fun is when you just go off the beaten path and just go do whatever and just find all these side missions that kind of,
That's what I always like to do in these games anyway. If you're talking about like Fallout or Skyrim or that type of an open world type of a game.
I think most people do. I think in the end, most people would rather kind of, unless the main story is really intriguing, really just like to go off and like basically that's how I played Skyrim was.
Oh yeah, me too. I put in about 20 hours. I played the side quest for another 60 or so, 60 to 80, and then went back and just beat the story.
Yeah, I could sit down and play it, nightly, and not touch one mission on the main mission. You know what I'm saying? On the main story. I just go off, just run off. Oh, look, there's a forest over there I haven't been to. Let's go over there,
Pretty much.
So I feel like that's the way I probably play this game because the map is huge. Like huge. So there should be plenty to do, and they say there is. Plenty of things to get to, and there's all these smaller forking, side missions that are more interesting and turn out to be bigger than really, I guess the main mission, and they I guess always kind of weave their way back to the main mission, but still, they're funner to play, they're more interesting to get into, and so that's probably going to be all the fun is at. I mean, that's going to be that 200 hours. You can throw 10 or 20 maybe into the main story, but then the rest is just
right. Will all be side quests,
all the side stuff.
Yeah, right.
And I really had no doubt this game would fare like it did. I mean, CD Projekt Red, they make good games. They make good RPGs. I mean, they've been making these Witcher games that's been their last two games. Now this is the third, and I mean, they know what they're doing.
Uh-huh.
And so that kind of leads me to the side topic I got from it. So they said Vince at IGN, he's the one who reviewed it. I can't remember his last name. It always slips me, and even though I did remember, I probably couldn't pronounce it correctly, so I don't want to do that. He always said that I mean, in the review, he says that if there's a fault in the game, and this is in some of the names.
And by the way, IGN gave it a 9.3.
9.3, okay, that was close. He said, I guess this is in the main story and also some of the side quest stuff, and it's the same thing we see in all RPGs, and it's getting to a point, me personally, and I'm getting tired of seeing I'd rather them do something else, but it's where you have to go on a go collect a number of these, bring them back to me type missions.
Yeah, the collect and fetch.
Or some ones where, hey, go walk this person to this place and make sure they get there safely. Those type of missions, are boring as all get out. Like, you're just wandering around, just looking at the mini map, just going to find this pebble laying in find 5 of these pebbles and then bring them back, and then we're all good. We can move on. Like, how is that, interesting at all? And it's not even fun to play unless I'm running in this monster I've never seen before. It's not fun at all.
Right, and I agree with you, and that's what I was going to say. I actually don't mind those missions as much if it's in a new territory I haven't explored.
Yes.
Right, like put me in this new area, have me fetch this, whatever, fine, I'll do that while I'm doing this other stuff.
Right.
To make 2 or 3 missions of the same type in the same area, it's kind of like, okay, I got it. Let's move.
Yeah, I've seen this area before 15 times already. I've been playing this area for the last 3 hours. I don't need to see any more of it. Please send me somewhere else.
Right.
Um, and you never know. It could be that way. They could have been smart enough to say, okay, we have all these, a number of these type of missions, but we're introducing new areas to the player within this format. But still, if I get, a couple missions in a row like that, to be honest with you, when I play, I will avoid them like the plague.
Mm.
Like I see them, usually you meet a character, they say this is that, and that, this, they tell you what they need. You just say okay, accept, or you say not now. Most time I say not now. I'm not doing it right now.
Well, let me tell you how I run them. I accept them all usually, and then if I happen to be in that area, I'll just pick it up while I'm there.
Right.
If I don't ever go there, forget it.
Yeah.
But I don't want to lose out on that by saying not now and then it not popping up like while I'm in that area. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's true. I can agree with that. Because as long as I can hit accept and it doesn't force me to play it right then, it'll just go into my journal. And if I happen to be in that area, hey, I'll pick them up for you. But otherwise, I'm not doing it.
Exactly. There you go.
Fuck you and your rare green plants that you want me to pick up. Okay. I'm not getting them. Okay.
I'm tired of mining for iron ore in the hills of Badlands. Whatever.
No, I'm not saving your goat herd out there in the damn storm. Okay, I'm not doing it. I refuse to. But yeah, so pet peeve of mine with RPGs, and it'd be nice if they could find something to replace those.
There's nothing.
Oh, there's got to be something out there. There's got to be something out there. I think there's got to be something. I mean,
well, I don't know
the players have to come up with this. Somebody has to come up with something, because
obviously the players love it. They keep putting them there. It's like it's a mini Minecraft inside of your game. Your carrots have grown. Go harvest them. Okay.
Ridiculous.
First, you need to make a hoe out of some metal that you've mined in a tree that you've cut down. Yeah. That was my Minecraft invitation.
I see that.
What I do?
It looked just like Minecraft.
Yeah. Call me Steve.
I don't play Minecraft, but if that's what it looks like, I want to play it.
Oh, then that's not what it looks like. Don't play it. I'm just kidding. There's a million kids that love Minecraft. Okay. I'm just kidding. To all the millions of fans that watch our podcast, I'm just kidding. Because they play Minecraft.
He's not kidding.
We don't have millions of fans, so it don't matter.
That's right. I don't have any money. I've got 2 children. I have no money though. So, are you picking up The Witcher? Do you think you'll be picking it up?
I don't know. I'm gonna wait and see what you do. I'm gonna wait and see what you say about it.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up.
Okay.
I won't pick it up on release. I'll get it next month on my birthday. So it'll be out for right around a month before I pick it up. So I mean, okay. I know there's some frame rate issues on the PS4 with it right now, and CT Party Red says they have a patch for that already. They're gonna push it out as soon as you put it in. So any problems hopefully should be worked out by the time I pick it up. But I'm gonna pick it up because I feel like, I know we were talking about this the other day. There's not a lot between now and fall, like say November when Battlefront comes out.
I haven't seen really anything.
Yeah, but besides Rocket League coming out.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, besides Rocket League, and I did glance at the what was coming out here recently, and I kind of forgot about a few games, and now I can't call them off the top of my head what they were. There was a few that I was interested in, but I think I won't pick them up. That is coming out between now and okay. So God of War 3 remastered. My interest has peaked a little bit on that. I don't know if I'll pick it up. We'll see.
Okay.
And there was one other, but I can't call it right now. I hate that. I need to write this shit down. I don't know why I don't write this stuff down. I know I do a podcast.
I
I
don't
don't
know,
know if I
we
write.
have it typed out. We're in Google Docs right now. I don't know why you can't just type it in there.
Yeah, I see.
Unless I take 5 seconds.
I agree. Really, the reason we have shitty topics is because I think I have a good topic and I don't write it down and then I forget it, okay? This is the reason we have low numbers. It's because JC doesn't write down his good topic ideas, okay?
Right.
Um,
Yeah, I'm sure that's why.
okay, fine. If we're going to say it, you're the reason, okay?
That's it. I'm logging off here. There's no reason for me to do it.